why don't you go ahead and give us a recap from last time?
Okay. We continued to fight the stone golem. We banished it. Then set up some explosion kind of bomb kind of plan. That was defeated, and then Kai wandered off and found himself ambushed by 3 banshees, which almost killed us all, but we managed to get the upper hand and destroy them. After they were vanquished, Kai and Elise started sneaking around, trailing a lone ghoul, which led us to an altar room, which we investigated, and Kai offered his ring of protection to Alade as a gesture of goodwill to become besties, and show him to complete the ritual. I think that's where we left off. So we did a load of sketchy shit with everybody. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're planning on doing more sketchy shit.
Yeah, I did actually message Danny today, and I was like, I've just seen how he is and that, and I said, "Oh, you missed last week. We did some sketchy shit."
Some sketchy
Yeah,
shit.
I think I messaged him last week. I'm like, yeah, Kai and I are gonna do so much sketchy shit while Patchwork's out.
Technically, Patchwork is still here. Just I'm playing her.
Nah, she's not with us at the moment, so we can still do sketchy shit without her knowing.
Yeah, she's not in the room with us.
She's looking after
isn't she? Where did she go?
She's up there in that room, or that empty room.
We left her and Charlie behind while we went invisible and did some sneaky stuff.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's right. I think you left them at camp. Okay. Well, it is. What is it? It is the 27th of winter at 6:30 p.m. You were speaking with Elodie in the room here, and I believe that's where we left off. She came into this area. You followed her in.
Sorry, what was the date again?
Which dude?
What was the date?
Oh, the date? The date was the 27th of winter at 6:30 p.m. Because you were trying a long rest, but then Elodie's ghoul showed up, and you followed it. And then you kind of snuck in here and locked her out, and we're doing some stuff, and that's where we left off. Alright, so you did you give her the ring of protection yet?
Yeah, I gave it to her.
Okay. So yeah, she would say, I would just need to bind myself to this altar, and then I can start getting some more power over the undead in the city. So
that's fine. When are you planning on doing that?
Says, well, I was going to spend a couple of hours now and do it. Maybe if the two of you wish, you can look around and see if there's anything else valuable in the area. While I do that.
Do that. I gave you the ring of protection, so you would teach me how to do it. So how long is it going to take you to get prepared, and then we'll come back at that particular moment in time after we've gone.
She says, how about I teach you tomorrow after I'm done doing this?
Well, that wasn't technically the deal. But how long did the ritual take?
It is a couple of hours, and it does take some arcane components.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I said I wanted to get it done now. Also, this way, if I have control of this altar and I'm bound to it, I can protect us better down here. In case other beings notice the golem is dead and try to come in here. I'm not sure who else was watching this area.
Okay.
Alright, so she will...
I'll
Yeah.
ask Isik, do you want to go looking around?
Yeah, let's go do some looking around, I guess.
So you two are still invisible?
I think so.
Okay. So where are you gonna go?
I'm trying to open the door, but it seems to be locked.
Alright, so you push the double doors open. I assume close them behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, give me a moment.
Well, is there anything of interest in this room?
That's why I said give me a moment. I'm not where you are.
Sorry.
No worries. So the room here looks like there's some freshly dug mounds of dirt in the area. Do either of you have survival?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check. You might notice.
Okay. While we're here, I'm gonna whisper just in case there's people around. Say to Elise, I'm pretty pissed that she didn't show me because that was the deal. Are we gonna straight up go and kill her?
We'll wait and see. If she doesn't teach you the ritual by tomorrow, then we'll kill her.
But didn't we say that she was going to become more powerful tomorrow? So it's probably easier to do it now.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm down to kill her, but we'd probably want Patchwork and Charlie with us.
That is true.
But the other issue is we don't know the ritual. If we want you to use the other altar, right?
That is true. We'll put a pin in it.
Mm.
Oh, so with the 25 survival, yeah, it's odd because it seems like someone buried maybe something in this area recently, but you don't see much in the way of tracks coming in here. So you're not sure who they were, like how they did that. Flintwing would kind of fly in. I guess he's still invisible, because he can be invisible at will. And he says, so, what are we doing?
I assume it's got claws and shit, so I'm going to ask it to dig where the earth is.
Dig in the ground? He says, what am I, a servant? He says, I don't take orders from you. Don't you people have shovels?
Do I look like a pedant?
Says, well, do I look like some kind of shovel person? Dragon?
Aren't you a familiar? Aren't you supposed to be a shit?
Says, no, I'm not a familiar. I'm an ally to Quentin. I don't just do whatever people tell me.
Oh, Quentin's
All right, come on. Come on, Kai. Let's do it together. Although, do we want to spend time on digging up stuff while we're still invisible? Why don't we come back to this?
No, that is
We'll make
true.
a
I can
note.
just, I can wild shape into a bagger or something and dig it off.
Yeah, why don't we put a pin in this and then come back?
Sound.
All right. So where are you going?
Head south.
All right. So give me a stealth check. As you start moving down there. Oh, all right. So as you are turning the corner there, you would see another one of those banshees in the room, and it heard you. So give me an initiative roll. You guys have no luck on stealth in this area.
No.
I need to be a rogue or some shit.
So the banshee is looking around because it heard something. But the first to act is going to be Elise. What do you want to do?
Where is this banshee?
So you heard something kind of from this area. And you see Kai kind of... Well, I guess you wouldn't see Kai, but you heard Kai, like, making some noise as he walked.
20. I'll come here. 20.
So the banshee is kind of looking in the direction of Kai. And did you roll a 10 on your stealth?
I did.
Let me see. Yeah, so it's also kind of looking over where you are because you're making some noise as well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to... I don't think Children's just gonna do shit. I guess bonus action light up my dagger.
Alright, so... okay, so luckily being invisible, the dagger will not produce light, but it is burning and making some noise now.
Mm-hmm.
The flames.
Too far away to use lightning there. Yeah, I'll just take the dodge action. I'll come back over here and take the dodge action.
Give me one moment.
Actually, no, I'll take the hide action.
My scripts are acting weird. Let me just reset really quick. Okay, coming back in. Alright, so the banshee... Sorry, one moment. The banshee is going to move towards the area where it heard the noise. Oh, and I have to give you light. Light source. The banshee floats over this way. And it's going to kind of look around. And what is it going to do? It still has some movement. With its passive, it's going to kind of come over in this direction. Because I'll say it hears the burning on your dagger. Kind of looking around at the ground where it heard Kai's footsteps. And it is going to... hang on, I'm going to make an intelligence check. Okay. So it sort of flies south. Are you going to let it pass, Elise?
Yeah, I'll let it pass.
And it's kind of looking around over here. So it's going to do another active check, or an active perception check, as it's trying to figure out what is going on. And it's now once again kind of looking in Elise's direction. But that will end its turn. Kai, bottom of the round.
Okay. I'm gonna move back. And I'm just gonna...
So it will hear your footsteps and now kind of look towards the north.
Oh, that's fine. And then I'll just Eldritch Blast the thing.
Alright. So you suddenly appear yelling the trigger word for your spell as Eldritch Energy flies towards her. There you are. As you blast her twice.
Yeah,
AC
and
is 12, so those both easily hit. So go ahead and give me damage. 13, 14, very good rolls, 27. Which will actually put her to, well, not yet, she's winded, and looking very angry at you. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so your invisibility ends, and that is it for the Banshee. New round, Elise.
Yeah, I'll come up to her and I will take my 2 attacks on her coming out of invisibility.
Alright. So suddenly you appear. 26 is going to strike with the first. So how much do you deal? Let's see. So she seems to be resistant to the fire. Taking 6, 10, 13
I don't know why I keep
damage.
putting... I should just uncheck sneak because I keep trying to press it.
If you just click it, you can roll it.
I know. It's automatic for me.
Alright, so 13 points of damage as you stab her, burning her slightly, which will push her over into wounded. Second attack will also strike, doing another 10, pushing her to very wounded. Anything else?
Alright. And then I have, what's it called? Fancy footwork. So I will go 30. And then bonus action, Ash.
I think you had to move 5 feet to get up to her, didn't you? Or is your speed 35?
No, it's
Yeah, so
it's
you just
30.
be
So
one
I'll go
back.
here. 20.
Okay.
I'll hit there.
Alright, so Banshee, infuriated, is going to fly 40 feet to here, then let out a horrifying wail. So, I need con saves from the two of you. DC 13 is the familiar, overwhelming. Wait, do you have 2 levels of exhaustion, Elise?
Oh, do I?
That's what it says. So you might be at half speed. So I think you'd be like back.
15.
Say like back here.
Well, if I dashed. So where was I originally? I was like somewhere around here.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15. So you'd be here. Then another 15 would put you up here. Like 3 more. So it's similar.
All right.
But yeah, so I need con saves. Because yeah, technically you haven't finished the long rest yet.
Ignore that.
For some reason I thought Kai had gone unconscious as well. With the Banshees. Were you unconscious, Kai?
No. Patchwork was. Charlie was.
Alright, yeah, that's right.
And Elise was.
It's just everyone but you had stood your ground. Alright, so luckily you do resist, but you would still take 9 psychic damage. And that is it for the Banshee. Kai.
Okay. Bonus action shillelagh, and then I'll booming blade her.
Alright, so you attack with your shillelagh. 19 will connect, hitting her with booming energy. So, fortunately, she seems to resist elemental, so she only takes 2 from that, taking 3 damage.
No, because it was a 1, because it rolled a 2d8, and it could have been 1d8.
Oh, I see. So the thunder should be rolling 1d8. Alright, so then she would take just 1 damage. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, and then I'll move away from her.
Alright, so she will take an opportunity attack with her reaction, using her Corrupt Touch. 18 will miss, luckily, as you dodge to the side and continue your way down the hall. New round, it's going to be Elise.
Alright, we'll take those 2 attacks again.
Alright, so she turns back around to face you. You stab at her, trying to bring her down before she can attack. 24 will strike with the first, doing 7, 10, and that will dissipate her. So anything else?
Can we hear any more possible banshee noises?
You do, actually. I'll say you hear... Well, what's your passives? Kai, I think Kai... Okay, so I'll say Kai, you hear a loud noise coming from behind the wall over here. To the west.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you want to do, Elise? I'll say, I'm guessing Kai would maybe kind of motion, like he is pointing it out.
I think we could probably, I don't know, I think we could take on one more banshee. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Bonus action dash, 5, 10, 15. And that's as far as I can go.
Banshee comes flying through the wall and will see you. Then it will fly. So it did 15. It has 25 more. So it's going to fly up to here. And see the essence of its fallen brethren and wail angrily, once again forcing con saves from you two. Alright, so luckily you would both make it, taking 10 psychic damage from the whale instead of being overwhelmed. That's it for that Banshee. Kai.
Do I hear any others?
Not with your passive perception. So if there are more, you wouldn't hear them yet. Though the whales are pretty loud, so you can understand why they might draw more of them.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll separate a little bit, as obviously, and I'll Eldritch Blast. No, I've got my shillelagh up, so scratch that.
Okay.
I'll do a Spirit Shroud as a bonus action.
Alright, go ahead and link it.
Yeah, and that'll be a radiant damage.
Alright, so you raise a Spirit Shroud around yourself, concentrating on the spell.
And then I'll... If I... oh no. Does the Spirit Shroud go with Use It as well? Eldritch Blast or not? It's just as any attack.
Does it go with, what did you ask?
Yeah. Obviously, Spirit Shroud,
it says
spirits are intangible.
So it says
any
attack
you make.
Yeah, so spells are only considered attacks if they have attack rolls. Otherwise, they're not attacks. So, like, if you make a spell attack, like Eldritch Blast is a spell attack, so that would get the bonus damage.
I'll done that, and then okay. So I'll do that. I'll do an Eldritch Blast from here.
Alright, so Radiant Energy mixes with your blasts. Yeah, 26 will strike with the first. So as she is screeching, you send a blast of force, and those would each get an extra D8. Which you said is radiant. So she takes, let's see, 10, 12, 13 damage. As several blasts strike her, and she becomes angered at you. Luckily, her visage, I think you both made the saving throw, so you should be immune to it, right? From the other banshees. Alright, so Kai, that's your bonus. You're concentrating, so make sure you mark yourself. And yeah, it is Elise's turn.
I'm gonna head up to her and take 2 attacks on her.
Kai rages. Alright, so as she's looking to rush at Kai, you come in stabbing. 14 will strike with the first. 4, 3, and 3. So 14. Which,
plus made and sneak.
Plus another 7 for sneak. Okay, so that would wound it. And definitely cause it to focus on you now.
And then we'll take another attack.
Yeah, 21 will strike her. Doing another 6, 7, 8 points. We'll push her over into... Wait, what is that? Oh, no, it doesn't. So she's still just wounded. But Yeah, is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, so the Banshee lunges at you, attempting to do Corrupting Touch. But you will quickly respond, jumping to the side, avoiding her attack. She is then going to end her turn. Kai.
Do a natural crossing.
Alright, so channeling more Eldritch Energy, you blast her again twice. For 10, 12, 2d8s. 7. Alright, so 29. Yeah, she explodes. Depart by the Eldritch Blasts.
Do we hear any more?
You're on the edge of your adrenaline's pumping as you listen for more, but you don't hear anything. You think for now you're safe. What do you want to do?
Do I remember? So, collecting the Banshee essence, is that that's a religion, right?
Well, anyone can collect essence, but you get more if you have religion for undead. So do you want to spend some time doing that?
Do you have religion, Kai?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either. So we'll collect the essence anyways.
Alright. So Flintwing will float around as you're doing that and say, man, I thought you guys were supposed to be sneaky. Clomping all over down here.
Hey, I'm tired. Leave me alone.
He says, yeah, you look tired.
And I'm incredibly stupid.
He says, well, I wasn't going to say anything, but... Alright, so Banshee. Essence. There was 2 of them. Okay, let's see. As well, hopefully that will be the last of them. Seems like we've encountered quite a few down here. Alright, so go ahead and... One of you, I'm guessing Elise, is going to take the essence.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mark it down in the journal because I don't think either of us have access to the bag of holding right now.
I mean, you can just put it in your inventory.
That's fine, I'll put it in mine.
You got it?
Alright, so
Yeah.
Kai will take the undead essence. Perhaps it could be useful in one of his rituals. Yeah, it looks like this is some kind of grave room. Do either of you speak Elven?
I do.
So there's a bunch of Elvish writings on the graves. There's also like a couple of titles, like next to some of the names. History DC 10 might reveal something here.
Can I have advantage because I spent time with the elves?
Sure, but you also would be at disadvantage because of your exhaustion.
Yeah, I just want it to be a straight roll.
Okay.
Fuck.
So, yeah, these, you think these are titles of soldiers. Mostly, you would guess lower level soldiers, possibly, yeah, these are some kind of, like, military graves. You don't recognize the era, though, like the Cataclysm, which cycle they're from. But the titles themselves are familiar to you. Looks like the graves haven't been disturbed in a long time. Flintwing says, more corpses for you, Kai?
I'm not interested
it would
in
be-
elven corpses.
Why not?
It's the ears for me.
But if they're skeletons, they won't have ears.
Flitwing is going
Yeah, but
to
they might be.
fly over to Elise and cast Healing Word on you,
Oh, thank you.
giving you 7 health. It says, can't have you dying, especially when there's only the 2 of you and me. Need someone to protect me. I'll fly back over here.
Are we going to dig them up to see what they got? Or what?
So your Spirit Shroud will fade.
Yeah, we could spend some time doing this. I'm also, like, what time is it at this point?
It is... I'll
Since
say
last
about
I checked,
6:40. It's been about 10 minutes since you spoke with Elodie.
Okay. So we literally, like, walked outside the door and immediately got into a fight.
Yeah, you were kind of searching around a bit, then like Kai kicked a rock and the Banshee came out.
Alright. Yeah, we could spend some time digging. I don't have any shovels. So I don't know if you have any.
That's fine. I will roll shape into a badger, dig all the places here, and then I'll walk to the other room that we had and dig that place up as well, so I don't have to waste 2 world shapes.
Alright, so you're going to spend time as a badger digging all the graves up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can dig pretty quick as a badger. I think like 6 seconds will get you all the way down. And you would find, at least in the first grave, a coffin. A simple, kind of old wooden coffin. Not something you'd expect from an elven burial. Usually they're buried in more pretty accommodations, being with how long they live. There's a lot of ceremony behind an elf dying. This seems a little strange to you. I'll say Elise as well, especially knowing elves more. But yeah, there is a coffin down below.
I'm literally just digging every grave up, and then.
Do the other graves have coffins in them?
Yeah, so if you spend time going through, I'll say it takes you only about 5 minutes to dig up this room. There are coffins in each grave site.
Okay, I'll leave Elise in this room to ponder that question, and then I'm going to drag my ass over to that other place and dig the hole there. Save time.
Alright, so you head into the other room. And if you dig down here, there is about 5 feet down. You hit something smooth and stone. If you clear it off a little bit more, you'd guess this is some kind of sarcophagus, but it's pretty heavily buried. You would also notice there are, looks like some chips in it as you get to like a certain part of it. What's your passive investigation? 9? Yeah, this is weird. It was under the ground, but it seems like there's like someone was trying to break into it. Maybe some digging guy. You don't know.
No, that is fine. So everywhere in this room that had disturbed earth is now dug up. Yes.
Sorry, what did you say?
So in the particular room that I'm in,
yeah,
the earth is disturbed. Is now dug up.
Yeah, up in the northeastern corner.
Okay. Then I'll drop my wild tape and go back to these.
Okay.
Alright. Can I check to see if any of the coffins are booby trapped at all?
It doesn't appear that they are. They just seem like coffins to you.
Can I open one?
Yeah. Do you have a crowbar or something? Or are you gonna try to just, like, strength it open?
I guess I'll just try to strength it open. I thought maybe they were just on hinges and that I could just open it.
They are nailed shut.
Okay.
Alright, so give me a strength check. Doesn't look like these were meant to be opened again.
13?
Alright, so the first one is kind of loose. You can see that the bugs figured that out too, as there's yeah, basically just bones left and dirt. Yeah, it just looks like a burial site. Nothing of much value. I'll say you dug up this one or opened up this one.
Well, it looks like it's just bones. I mean, I know you're not into elven bodies, but they all look like intact skeletons if you wanted to use them.
Yeah, that's true. They don't have any ears, being rotted and dead and shit.
Yeah, they don't have any ears.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's like 10 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them.
Alright. Are you gonna try to pry open all the coffins?
Yeah.
Alright, so I need some strength checks. I'll say DC 10. See how many you can get open.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can both try if you want. Alright, so
we didn't get that first one.
This one is very hard to get open, and you are maybe need some kind of tool to get into that one.
Okay, can I just because I didn't know they were nailed, so I just assumed that we could just open them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they were on hinges too.
Yeah, I thought they were on hinges. So while I was a badger, can I do a strength check as a badger to open them instead?
Oh, yeah, I thought you were still in badger form. Sure. If you want to try do a strength check as a badger, that's fine.
I don't know what the badger's plus things are.
Do we not have a wild-shaped badger form? Let me see. No, we don't. Alright, I'll grab one really quick. It's a giant badger, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So, giant badger. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we only have the wolf spider shapeshift right now, so I'll make a new one.
I have a question.
It's for
And
Kai.
this is probably really dumb. Or probably not going to work, but using prestidigitation, you can create a non-magical trinket. Can I just create like a crowbar? Like a mini crowbar?
A crowbar is more like a tool than a trinket, I think. But, I mean, you can link the spell. I can take a look at it.
It just says you create a non-magical trinket. Like in the last third.
I think that means you make a card appear or something. You know, like part of a magic trick. Not like pull a crowbar.
I don't know, like a little keychain, like a little keychain hammer.
I mean, it's probably not gonna do much good. Let me see.
I don't know.
Do you have any tools at your camp?
I think
should we just
Charlie...
go get Charlie? Or should we just go get Charlie? No, we can't.
Yeah, well,
no, they won't.
The issue with Charlie and Patrick is that they're probably going to object to what we want to do.
Probably.
I think Charlie has a shovel.
Why don't you just smash it open? Use your... you guys are kind of weak. Never mind.
We are kind of weak. I mean, you could probably try to use Eldritch Blast to get the thing open. Yeah, Charlie has a crowbar. You probably use your Eldritch Blast to get it open, but you may risk damaging the body.
Unfortunately,
can't you go steal?
You could
the
use
Great
Firebolt, but Eldritch Blast specifically says it has to be a creature.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Which is weird.
I
feel
don't
like
have
it should.
firebolts.
Flintwing says, let me try. He flies over. Eh. Make a strength check. Oh, jeez.
Come on,
Oh, look at
Flintwing.
that. Alright, so he really pulls at it, and the thing will pop open. So, see, that wasn't so hard. And yeah, there are more bones inside. Looks like another soldier. This one has some broken splint mail on him. Looks like it's all rusted.
Mm. Can we keep going through the 10 of them quickly?
Sure. Go ahead and give me some strength checks. Oh, and you should be able to control the badger token. If you want to move
2.
around.
I got fucking 2 as well. Badger is weak as shit.
Let's see.
Blink, open this one as well.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
That
This is nope. This one is really tight.
Okay, I'm gonna.
one's really tight.
make
Okay,
you-
we'll try the next one.
Okay. Alright, so
Nine.
yeah, the giant badger rips it open with its big claws. This one is looks like just bones.
Alright. Get the next one open.
Alright, badger's on a roll, pops open another one. This one.
Can I use that strength check for another one?
Hang on. This one has some stuff in it. Do you have history, right, Elise?
I do, but I'm at disadvantage right now.
Oh, it's more to get the value of something. So this one has bones, but also inside the bones have a golden amulet. Looks like it might be some kind of old holy symbol. And a let's see.
I'll scoop that up.
A broken shield that might be worth something to a collector, but obviously it's kind of heavy. So that's what you find in this grave.
And an old shield.
Broken, like,
shield.
yeah, it looks like, doesn't look like it was broken when it was buried, but it kind of disintegrated from old age. Like, all the leather straps are rotted away, and the metal's a little bit, yeah, like rusty.
Do I know vaguely how much it's worth?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so the amulet is definitely the find in here, as it is pretty valuable and lightweight. But the shield might be worth something too to the right person. Or it can be repaired if you want to use it. It's an old elven shield. Okay, so going on to the next one. Or who's taking the stuff,
think it's-
actually? Make sure you
Uh,
call it
I'm-
out.
I'm a badger, so I've literally got
Yeah.
my pocket.
So Badger can't take anything. Alright, so yeah,
I'll
just
hang on to stuff for now.
yeah, take what you
I
want
think
for
at
now.
least.
And then
At
we'll
least
stick it in the
12.
bag of holding once we get back to whoever has the bag of holding right now.
Alright, so
Can I
Elise
use that?
yanked-
15.
Yes. So I was gonna say, yeah, you Elise yanks open the next one. This one only has bones in it.
Okay. Let's do the next one.
Oof. Alright, hang on, Flintwing. Flintwing to the rescue! Strength. Nope. It's
Oh.
like, another
Oh,
one.
good. Another one's that one's tricky. That one's stiff. All right, next one.
Alright, Elise pops open this one. This one has a couple of things as well. This one actually has a bones, but whoever this is has a holy symbol of Corellin, which you would approximate is worth about 45 GP. His bones. It's she or he is wearing plate mail, which is also broken. And a shield, again, which is broken. And, let me see, what would these be worth? Just put it all in chat. So there's the bones, the holy symbol of Corellin, plate armor, which is broken, and a shield that's broken. This may have been some kind of priest. A battle priest. So you could take it as long as you can actually carry, you know, as much of this as you want. Are you taking any of these bones, or are you leaving them here?
I'll take them when I've
When you're at the
come out
badger
of the
form.
wild.
All right. We'll move on to the next
So,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Do I
So,
open it within 11?
so go ahead, give me a strength check.
I think Kai rolled an 11. Oh,
And a 16.
Alright, so Kai gets this one open. There's a couple of things in here as well. This looks like it may have been a wizard's grave. Okay, so this is what you find.
ooh, 250.
Okay, for the last one.
No, I didn't get them open.
Alright,
1 second.
Flintwing will try.
Yeah, it's flowing.
Flintwing will get this one open. But this one just has bones. Nothing of interest.
And then I'm pretty pissed that we didn't get them all open, so can I just attack the coffins to try and like smash them up?
Just start clawing them up? Yeah, sure. So you go down, I guess, into this one first, and you start slashing at it with your claws. The wood is not all that durable, because it's very old. So you're making good progress. You are, however, also making some noise. So let me check something. Alright. So you do manage to break into this coffin. The bones get a little bit broken. Yeah, I'll say the bones got kind of destroyed by you digging in. But there is something else in there. Let's see. You see like an old necklace that's kind of falling apart. and a very valuable looking pearl on the neck of the skeleton.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
I'll
I
take
assume
the
Elise is next
pearl.
then. And then I'll do the other one.
Alright, so you claw your way into the other one. Again, making some noise. Slashing at the box, and then finally breaking it open. However, this one just has bones, which luckily you did not break. So actually, I'm not going to put the red X.
If my theory is correct, banshees are elf ghosts.
Yes, they are.
There are 10 graves and we fought 5, so there's at
There
least
should be 5 more.
5 more. Yeah.
Well, that's great, Flintwing says.
Well, should we go check out that sarcophagus?
Flintwing
Yes.
says, we should be careful if we, get caught by a bunch of banshees and they scream and bring you two down. You'll have no backup.
It's alright. I forgot that I've got blindness and deafness, and plus we're like 24 hours immune to the scream.
Well, you're immune to the horrifying visage.
Oh, okay, so as soon as we hear a fucking banshee, that's it. I'm gonna blindness, deafness, or deafness, both of them.
Well,
Says,
we should- We can check out this. We can check out the sarcophagus and then maybe go take a long rest.
That is true.
Alright, so the sarcophagus is down below. You're probably going to have to spend some time digging out the sides to be able to open it. And again, this one is probably going to require a lot of strength, like DC 20 strength check. I'll say if there's 2 or more of you, it'll go down to 15, but this looks like a heavy stone lid. Pry bar
the 3
will
of us
also
can
help,
get it.
obvious, like a crowbar. But yeah.
Are we resting after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna spend some time digging out the top of this thing.
I
Yeah.
assume it wouldn't take that long because I'm still a badger.
Okay. So I'll say it takes about another 5 minutes because you're a badger. It's pretty quick. So yeah, you have it cleared away, and even like a little space kind of to the side of it if you want to stand there to make it easier to open. Flintwing says, damn, I wish those other guys weren't so goody-goody. We could get our paladin in here to do it.
Yeah,
Says
well,
maybe,
unfortunately they are.
should I maybe go ask him if he has a crowbar?
Yes.
Sure. Why don't you go get a crowbar from him?
He says, I'll try not to be suspicious as he flies away down the hall.
Okay. Well, I'm going to turn back into Kai.
Alright, so you should be able to delete the badger token and pull Kai back out. And yeah, if you look under resources, there's a shapeshift for a giant badger now.
Yeah.
Which you should be able to access.
Right. Are we going to give this an attempt to open?
Well, why don't we wait for Flintwing to come back with the crowbar?
Okay, so
Alright.
I am then going to, consciously, actively listen.
Sorry, give me
From
one moment. I
banshees.
have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, should we take 10?
Yeah, I'm just going to go get a drink anyway.
I'm back.
I'm just taking my dog out.
How's he doing now?
He's doing a lot better. I know. I have days where I love him to bits, and he's an absolute angel, and other days where he is a little piranha who drives me absolutely nuts. So today seems to be a good day, though.
Oh, at least it's getting better.
So how are things with you right now?
Fine. Just busy at work.
Yeah.
Just finished my audit, which was a long trawl, but at least that's finished now, and I'm starting on a few new projects.
Mhm.
That's my life at the moment. Going back to studying in a few weeks for my tax qualifications, but that's just something for me rather than for work, so
Okay.
that should be fun. How's your school
Nice.
going?
Oh, it's kicking my ass. You know, I've not yet felt like I have a handle on it yet, so which is frustrating and exhausting. But I'm hoping if I can get through this semester, I feel like next semester will be better. I'll have a better idea
Yeah,
of kind of what's expected and stuff.
yeah, it can't be easy going back to school and work and juggling everything else.
Yeah, we'll juggling a new puppy and then work and then school and it's a different format of school than I'm used to too, because it's online.
Yeah, I've done all mine online, so it's like all like I have to go in like for 2 weeks a term to like bulk cram. So I'm pretty used to like online stuff.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'd rather like work and then just spend 2 weeks studying rather than trying to fit it all in. So I feel for you there. I don't think I could, you know.
Well, and
It's
like every class has like discussion posts, and they're very focused on these discussion posts. So it's like writing an essay for 3 different classes every single week.
use ChatGPT.
They specifically said that they don't allow that. I wish. Trust me, I definitely I definitely consider it. I'm definitely tempted most days.
What are you studying?
Early childhood education.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife does that, but she just does she goes to work 4 days a week and then she goes to college 1 day a week. But it's all assessment based rather than written. So it's like on the job training kind of thing. I don't think I could like work and study something that doesn't relate to my work. I think that's just too many balls in the air for me. So I'll take my hats off to you.
Yeah, it's not fun. We're getting through it. And some days I feel more confident and on top of things than others.
You caught up with Danny lately, or you're not?
Sorry.
Have you caught up with Danny lately? It was just when you got
I,
out. I sent her a message to see how he was today because it was like, oh, it's Tuesday and I won't get to speak to him, so I just thought I'd catch up with him.
I messaged with him last week, but I haven't heard from him since. I think
Yeah,
he's
it was just a
busy.
short. Yeah, I had a short conversation with him today, and he just seemed a bit busy.
Yeah. No, it sounds like stuff with his grandfather is kind of not great.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been through it. I mean, my granddad had Alzheimer's, and it was a bit like, and that was a bit much. So.
Yeah. No, my grandfather died in a full different city from me and was being taken care of by aunt rather than me. And he was in a home too. So that made
Yeah.
it easier. And then my other grandfather is being taken care of my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
She's about like 10 or 20 years younger than he is. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So we're pretty solid there.
Yeah, mine has started to die off, and I've only got one left.
Ugh, I have still not woken up from my nap. That nap hit too
What time is
hard.
it? What time is it over there?
It's 1:30. I woke up at like noon. So it's been an hour and a half. I've still not woken up. I'm still like really tired and not focused.
It's like 8:30 over here, and I've had a full day of work,
Hmm.
so I could do with a nap myself, but I'm going to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I normally I wake up with the puppy at about 7:30, and then we nap from about like 9 o'clock until noon. But
All right.
he
Sorry about that.
oh good. But
Using,
I was waiting to
I was just using the restroom, then my pups were like, "We want to go out," and one of them is
Yeah,
kind of
no.
sick. So,
How is your little puppy doing?
he's on a bunch of steroids, so not comfortable. But
Aw.
his at least his face is starting to heal a little.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, I had to take my puppy out too. And I just got him in his pen.
Nice.
But I'm debating on whether or not he has to poop or not. Because he did not. Normally he has a second poop in the morning, but he didn't eat his breakfast. So. And that's usually a contributing factor.
Yeah, my pup has to poop a lot right now because of the steroids. Drink a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so Flintwing was looking for a crowbar.
Yeah.
Question is, does Charlie actually have one? Let me see.
Charlie does, actually. It's at like the bottom of his list, but he does.
Second question. Can Flintwing convince him to give him the crowbar? Let's see. Flipwing.
He has a mule and cart in his inventory.
Yeah, that probably shouldn't be. I mean, he obviously doesn't have that with him down here.
No.
Should probably just put that in camp.
I don't even remember
Mule
him
can
ever
have-
using that.
The mule can actually help you help the camp carry stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was perception. Persuasion, so it's just gonna be charisma.
Good job, Flintwing.
Alright. So, yeah, a little while later, Flintwing comes floating back. And he has a crowbar in his talons. Says, Charlie is a pain, but he's a softie. He just put on the old charm. And he drops it down to you.
Alright. Should we try to get this thing open? Can I check it for traps?
So you could do a active perception check.
Sure. $11.
Nope, seems fine.
Okay. Let's get this thing open. I think the three of us working together with a crowbar.
Alright, so with the crowbar, and the three of you, the DC is 10.
Okay.
So give me strength
Okay.
checks.
Do you, Kai, do you have your enhanceability at all?
I do, and I've only got one third level spell. I haven't got any second, but I've got a third, so I can waste it, or I'm not waste it, but I can use it on that. And we
Okay.
can both have it, so I'll do that.
Alright, so you do bull strength, bolstering your strength, which will give you advantage and cancel out her disadvantage.
Alright, we got this. We just have to hit a 10.
Alright,
Okay.
so you push and pry, and you do manage to pop this open. As you do, a bunch of green gas starts spilling out into the area. Shh, I would need con saves. DC is 15.
Yeah, neither of us made it.
Okay. Oh, and Flitwing. Con.
Where's Charlie's plus 10, you know what I mean? Plus 5 or
I
whatever.
knew we
it was.
kept him around for a reason.
Yeah, that's why we keep him around, even though he's a goody two-shoes.
It gives us saving throw bonuses.
Okay, I'm no longer a druid, I'm a paladin. So I did, so I
Yeah.
blew it plus 5.
Alright,
At least still failed, but I get it.
so you would take 13 poison damage, and you would both become poisoned. Flintwing as well. It says, ah, and he flies out of the gas coughing. On the inside of this coffin, looks like there is, well, there's a skeleton there. But
Oh, wait. So, okay, so how much damage did we take?
13 poison damage.
Am I
So, we got, oh no.
Am I at a quarter? Or half?
13.
Oh no, that's there's endurance. It's not, no, I was
I
reading
think
that
I'm in a
one.
quarter,
It's
eh?
on
No, you're just above it.
Well, because
'Cause
15 times 4 is 45. No. I'm lying.
It's 60.
15 is 60.
So you're just above a quarter. So you're
Okay.
barely out of near death.
Okay.
What were you saying, Kai?
No, ignore me. I thought we had temporary hit points because we've used. bear's ball strength, but it's bear's endurance that gives you temporary hit points, so ignore me.
No worries. So looks like yeah, looks like some kind of knight is buried here. As he actually has shiny and fancy looking weaponry and armor. And also, let me see something. There is a wish list item here. So give me D20 rolls.
I don't even remember what's on my wish list anymore.
Well, I will take a look.
I think it's just spells.
Well, at least get it. At least gets it anyway.
Unless she rolls a 1.
Nope.
Alright, now roll a D100. Oh. Wait, where is your wish list? Hang on, let me consult something. Did I... I was looking for... I thought I... Okay. Never mind. Alright, so your wish list... is... okay, so mostly, yeah, it looks like you have 2 items and a spell. Right?
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out if 90 or over was the very rare, or 89 or over was the very rare. I thought I wrote it down someplace, but now I can't find it.
You should just give me a very rare item.
Yeah, I know that's what you want.
Come on, when am I ever gonna roll an 89?
Yeah, she wants a Professor Quintu twin. That's what she wants.
That's what I want. No,
A Quinn,
Yeah.
Quinn 2-2?
a Quinn 3.
No, it's
A
just
Quinn 3?
it's a clone. It
it's-
would have to
yeah,
be a
it's-
2-2.
Yeah. It's Quintrace.
Quinn 2 squared?
No, Quintrace.
Quinn
It's French.
trace.
He's French.
Alright,
I think that's a Kai wish item.
so... Alright, just give me one moment to do a little research on something.
Alright, just a heads up that my dog is finally eating and that I may have to take him out right away to go poop.
I don't think there is a book that gives you dexterity. I don't know if that's a real thing.
Isn't it? I feel like there was one for each of the sides.
There's for the mental stuff, it's tomes. For the physical stuff, what are those
Manual
called?
of Quickness of Action.
Yeah, I was going to say menu.
Oh, maybe it's a manual. Maybe that's why I was looking at tomes. Oh, okay, yeah. So those are manuals. The physical stuff. Manuals and
Yeah.
tomes. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like in his hands there is an old leather-bound book.
I will scoop that up. Because I like books.
And I like bones, so I'll come back in the morning and use my free animate dead spell on him, and he can be my new friend.
Well, do we feel safe enough that I can do some ritual casting on the armor and the longsword to see what it does?
Sounds good to me.
We should probably just take it back to camp if we're going to do that.
All right.
There's no point in staying here. It's dangerous.
Did you maintain your concentration on bull strength?
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh no, I took damage. I've got a fucking roll.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah. Okay, so that one, right? So that one was my constitution, so I don't have that, and my 20 is my wish list item, so I get it.
Wait, what?
No, it was a joke. Because
Oh,
obviously
okay.
I forgot to roll concentrate. The constitution check.
He was jokingly trying to get past the wish list item selection by rolling in
for the
20.
gas? I see.
Yeah. So the one was for the gas, and I didn't hold the bull strength, but my 20 was the wish list item, so I get it.
No,
Nah.
it's too late. But we'll say
It was a joke.
we'll say the 20 was for your concentration. So you do still have your bull strength.
All right. I think our carrying capacity is doubled, so why don't we try to haul this guy back?
All right. So we don't have to spend too much time on that. I'll say especially with bull strength, you're able to haul the are you taking the corpse or just the armor and the weapon?
No, the whole thing. No,
the whole thing.
Just
the whole
dragging the
thing.
whole thing.
So yeah,
Just
and then
dragging the
all
whole
the
thing.
elven bones as well. So I've got 8 elven bones and this massive knight in armor and shit.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and you can. I'll say you move towards base. Go ahead and move your tokens while I drop my dice on the floor.
Drop your dice on the floor.
Yeah, no trouble getting back. So you are able to return to camp. No random encounters or issues.
We just won't tell Patrick or Charlie about where we found the bodies.
So as you get back to camp hauling this knight, there will be some questions asked. I'll say Patchwork and Charlie are both like, who's that? Looks like some kind of corpse.
No. This is my new friend. His name is Frederick. And I'm going to animate him in the morning. We dispelled his spirit, who has gone into the afterlife and paradise and all that shit. We did this ceremony thing. And he said he could take his bones, so it's fine.
Yeah, he gave consent.
Yeah. Consent was asked,
well,
and it was offered.
If you found a corpse someplace, you don't have to lie about it. As long as you're not digging up graves.
No, of course not.
Give me a deception check.
No.
Can Kai help me?
Yeah, you can both roll. They both said, of course not.
So 25.
So she seems a little skeptical, but she says, well, that would be my only ask, is that you not desecrate graves. But obviously, if skeletons are found around, then I understand. I'd rather you not disturb the dead.
It's all good. We asked for consent.
We
All
did.
right.
We did.
So, are we just passing time in the camp?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Identify on the plate armor and the longsword.
Okay. So let me see. So the plate armor. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Hang on. What is going on? Okay. Alright, so the armor is this.
Oh, it just never gets dirty.
Yeah, it is plate armor that never gets dirty.
Okay.
And the sword. It's a longsword
Cool.
+2. So, fairly valuable weapon. More powerful than +1 weaponry.
Does Charlie have?
He's got that +5 battle axe, isn't he? +2.
Was it? He's got he's got a +2 battle axe, so he's good. I don't know. That's gonna be a pretty sick undead minion. So I think we just leave it on him. I vote we just leave it on him.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say.
Patchwork says I might be able to use it. Have to see what are her weapon proficiencies.
She doesn't tend to use weapons though.
No, she doesn't
Alright,
like
simple
weapons.
weapons. Never mind, she can't use it.
And if the player comes back and wants it, then we're happy to give it to her.
Well, like I said, she wouldn't have the weapon proficiency, so she does not ask for it. What about Quentin?
Alright, I just need to take my dog out.
Okay.
I'm still here though. He's looking like he needs to poop.
Alright, and are you identifying the tome? The manual?
Yeah, I'll identify that too. Ouch. Ouch. Don't bite me.
Alright, I guess we're taking another short break.
Sorry.
That's
I think
fine.
after that we'll take a long rest.
Yeah.
I'll be quick. I hope. And I'm still here. I just have you guys on my cell phone. Just if there's any checks or any fights, then I need someone else to roll for me. Yeah, so I think I spent 30 minutes doing that.
Yeah, and then we'll take a long rest, and then I'll use my animate dead, and I'll have. What does animate dead do? Is it just the one?
Alright, so you are taking a long rest, and you said you're casting Animate Dead?
No, I can't do that yet. I was just reading it.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll take.
Evening is passing. And let's see. So let's see, pay your camp the evening. It's gonna be eight gold pieces, right? 8.2. Okay.
Oh, hey, did you talk to your sister about joining our game?
No, she's in Benidorm at the minute, so I'll talk to her when she gets back.
All right.
Alright, so you pay your camp. The evening passes, no issue, so go ahead and long rest. It's now
All right, I'm just coming back inside.
now the 28th at 8 a.m. Everyone's feeling rested and refreshed. Luckily, no enemies came during the night.
Okay, so it's in the morning, so I can use my free animate dead. So if I use animate dead, does it create 4, or does it just create the 1?
You can maintain, I think, up to 4, but you can only create them one at a time.
Wait, you don't have any active at the moment.
I thought you left some with Elodie. Didn't you?
No, I left. Yeah, I left one with Elodie.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I guess if you let that one lapse, either she'll just destroy it, or you can go and try to, maintain your hold over it. But you'd have to do that soon. Because other people can't claim you're undead. She can't maintain it.
Oh, fuck it. That one can die. I didn't like that one anyway.
Alright. So you're creating this armored skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be a skeleton, but it would have plate mail and a +2 weapon, so you can adjust its sheet to reflect that. So AC would be 18 plus dex, or no, just 18, and damage 1d8 +2 plus strength. But still doesn't have a lot of hit points, because it's still just a skeleton.
I have a mystery potion that I forgot to identify once this is resolved.
Charlie says, I don't think I'll ever get used to undead following us around. Alright, so what do you want to do? You said, well, you take your long rest so you could drop a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I'm still not happy. But we're good for now. Can I put the treasures and stuff into the bag of holding? So I'll just put those.
Yeah, I
like
assume so.
the 2 shields and the 2
Yeah, just make
holy
sure you put
symbols.
the weights down for them as well,
Okay.
so it can track the weights correctly.
Where are we keeping track of the bag of holding?
It's under storage locations.
Resources. Where is that?
In the information sheet, the Google sheet.
Oh, I don't have the Google sheet.
It should be accessible if you go to main chat. One of the pins is for the Google sheet. Spreadsheet. I think it's the top one.
Yeah.
Do I have 2? I'm just going to delete the other one. That should give you access. Which I believe Patchwork is carrying around.
I see quest.
It's the 3rd tab over.
Oh shit. Storage locations.
There's a shovel in there too.
Oh shit.
So you put these things in the bag of holding for now. You said you wanted to identify that potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kai, do you know how this thing, how the Excel spreadsheet works?
I'll have a look. I can have a look.
You just type in the name of the item, the weight, and the quantity. Kind of like on the, you click on the cell, and then you should be able to edit it.
Yeah, it looks organized, and I don't want to like not unorganize it. I'll just put it at the bottom.
Yeah, you just put it at the bottom. That should be fine. You do want to put it within the red, though, I think.
Oh, do I?
Because that's the, yeah, that's, I think, what counts as the sheet. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so where are you headed? What are you doing?
I need to go see Elodie because she said she was going to show me how to do the ritual.
Yeah, we need to go. We're gonna go see Elodie.
Alright. So you head, I assume, to where Elodie's lair is.
Oh, did I identify that potion?
Yeah.
And I assume the skeleton with the long sword can hold it with 2 hands, or is it just the one?
Well, I think, because he did have a shield as well.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. I thought that was broken.
Oh, wait. No, I'm thinking of the other one. So no, he didn't have a shield. He just had the 2-handed sword, or the long sword.
So we assume that he can use 2 hands to do that.
Yeah, he can wield the 2-handed. So it was a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh, it is a potion of hill. Okay.
Yeah, I put it in the chat down below.
I will hang on to that.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, what do you want to do?
No, I'm ready.
Sorry, I'm just gonna take my long rest.
So wait, longsword would be 1d10 plus 2, right? To damage?
Oh, the 1d10 plus 2.
Yeah, I
Because
see.
it's a longsword that's plus 2.
Yeah, I see plus 2 twice.
Oh, I think I just, because it, yeah. I think I just added plus 2.
Alright, and the hit you can
Is
just...
it just 1d10?
It would be... Yeah, because he has no strength bonus, so the skeleton would just do 1d10 plus 2 damage on a sword hit.
Ah, okay. Okay, that was, yeah, my bad.
And the 2 hit, you can just put 6. That's fine. It'd be 4 plus the extra 2. Okay. I think, right? Skeleton attack would be strength plus... It'd just be 4? No. It says plus 4 normally. Oh, that's for a short bow. I guess it would just be plus 4. Yeah, it's a skeleton. Not very strong. But very armored. And I assume you are taking the potion.
Yeah, I'll take the potion for now.
Okay. I'll just let me know when you're ready. What do you want to do?
I think we're heading to find Elodie.
All right. So she is not actually in the room. If you go there, her and the ghouls are all gone. So
That
you would
bitch.
guess
She
she's
did the
back
ritual
at her.
already.
Yeah, you guess she's back at her lair.
Alright, we'll head to her lair.
Later.
Okay. So, where's Kai?
I'm following Elise, wherever Elise is. I don't know where she is. Oh, I'm not even on the map.
Oh, alright. We'll drag you on. And yeah, you'd only have 1 level of exhaustion now. Alright, and do you, I assume you're bringing your whole party, right?
I think it's just us two.
Oh,
yeah,
alright.
just cool. Can we ask? Can I get before we even
There's
left?
2 in Flint Wing.
Knowing Patchwork, doesn't she have creative restoration to get rid of that other level of exhaustion? And doesn't it matter?
As I do, but it would be costly to use.
Oh, fuck it then. No, okay.
Let's see. I believe she does have greater restoration. Let me see how much it would be. It's a level.
I think it's 100.
Or.
It's a level.
Oh,
no,
wait,
it should be
level.
fine.
It's a level 5
It's
spell,
level
and
5.
it costs 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Yeah, she didn't have it prepared anyway. She says, I can prepare it if you wish.
No, that's too expensive. So no, that's fine.
Alright, so you would still
also,
have...
before we get too far into it, I'm going to change one of my cantrips.
Okay. Alright, so are you opening the double doors and going in?
Yeah.
Alright, so Elodie indeed would be here. She greets you as you come into the area. He says, the binding ritual was successful. I was able to attach myself to the altar, and I have much greater awareness of the undead in the area. It's
And you
quite...
didn't wait until we were there to observe it, as we had requested and as we had gifted you the ring for?
She says, I told you I would teach Kai the ritual. I didn't say you had to be there to observe it.
I believe that's what we had explicitly, you assumed. I believe we had
Yeah,
explicitly asked you to be there.
Yeah, I did ask to watch because I'm a watcher.
He says you don't need to see the ritual to learn it. I can still teach it to you. Do you...
Very well.
Are you ready to learn it?
Yeah.
He says, all right. This will take a few hours. I just hope your magical competence is not lacking. She'll kind of tell you to kneel down with her as she would start describing the symbols and some of the markings that you have to do. What's Elise doing?
I'm gonna join them and observe and learn as well.
So Elodie would say, are you a student of necromancy?
No, but I have an interest in the arcane arts.
Give me a persuasion check.
And I'm at disadvantage.
He says, well, the agreement was for Kai to learn, but I suppose I can teach you as well. Well, are you okay with her learning, Kai? I should ask you since I made the agreement with you.
Yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with that. We're kindred spirits and shit.
Alright. So she is going to, start showing you the ritual. Are you doing anything during this time, or are you just going to kind of listen and try to learn?
I think we're just listening and learning.
Okay. It takes about 2 hours for her to give you the complete lesson on this. And she says the amount of components needed for the binding varies depending on the power of the magic. These altars are actually quite powerful, so I was required to spend a good amount of arcane components to bind to, well, this one anyway. She says,
and how does one decipher the amount of arcane components required?
She says it's something that you can sort of feel as you are doing the ritual, but it can vary greatly. Often, if you are able to commune with the item, you can figure it out before you start the ritual. Because certain more powerful items take longer, which require more components. But
out of curiosity, how much did you spend on components?
On that one altar, it cost me 600 maho of arcane components.
Do we have that?
Arcane components.
She says, but and actually, give me an intelligence check, both of you.
I have 350 intelligence.
Yeah, DC is 5. Oh,
That's good because I made a 5.
I just need Kai's. Alright, so yeah, you both would successfully learn the ritual.
Okay.
The ritual of binding. She says, alright, well, that's pretty much it. You have what you need.
Okay.
Great. Thank you very much. And you would agree to keep the ghouls away from us while we continue to explore?
So of course.
I do have a question. So you are bound to the thing. So what undead do you control under here? Because obviously we've been attacked by a few banshees, which I'm not very impressed about.
She says the binding ritual gave me, well, I haven't gained control over all of the undead possible yet, but it seems to be affecting mostly the ghouls as well as some of the revenants. I'm not sure why it affects which undead differently, but well, those banshees were not my doing. In fact, I was still in the process of gaining control of the altar while you were fighting them. I believe I heard the screams anyway. But
Okay.
banshees, I don't think I can gain control over. It's more just the ghoul hordes. And no, I won't have any of the ghouls I control attack you. She says we are allies.
So is it just purely ghouls? So like no Bodaks or no shit like that?
From what I can sense, it affects the ghouls and the revenants of the city.
So what the fuck is a revenant?
She says it's sort of like a zombie, but much more powerful. It's a soul bound to our world looking for vengeance. It seems like the ritual in Isik created a bunch of them, which is highly irregular. Generally, you only see a couple existing, like in a whole continent. But
Okay,
they're
that's
more
interesting.
created,
I
when someone dies in a way that demands vengeance, like betrayal or, all those things that knights often rail against.
Perfect. Thank you. I thank you for your knowledge and shit.
She nods and says, all right,
We must
well,
be going.
if you find another one of those altars, I would greatly appreciate its location. I could expand our influence even further. I mean, if we find
I will
enough
certainly
of them...
tell you if...
Go ahead.
I will certainly try. I will certainly tell you if I know of one.
She says, excellent. Good luck to you on your ventures. And we shall speak again soon.
Thank you.
Perfect.
All right. Should we keep exploring?
We can do, but I don't want to go to that altar.
Well, we don't have enough Arcana components, I don't think. Or I guess how many are in the bag of holding?
I mean, how many do you get? How do you make them again?
You can make them using alchemy. You need to have alchemical tools, and it takes an hour, and you need essence from monsters that convert into arcane components, things like golems. Or
Oh shit, we need to go. We need to get the essence from the column. Is it still there?
it would be too late. Essence only lasts about 20 minutes after a creature dies. So it has to be collected quickly.
What about bone claw?
Bone claws, I believe, are undead. Those create religious components.
Oh, and I assume banshees do as well.
The water elemental?
Those would create arcane. Yep.
Right, can we just like obviously Patrick
The
not with
void
us,
pool
but
What is that? An ooze?
is an
That-
ooze.
That's an interesting one because it is planar. You can use it to make either nature or arcane.
Okay, so the shadow ooze and the void pool ooze could we use to make arcane?
Yes.
So if we
can we
take
get
that,
can we
the
get
bone claw
Patchwork?
would be 70. 170 plus. So we'd get 230.
And it converts to so to convert it, you take what is it? It's 10. So it's let me hang on a sec. It's like the CR rating. I think. Wait, hang on. Let me check something. Forget
Yeah,
my
because
own
I've got
systems.
Bone Claw Essence as well. And I've already got 15 Maho.
So you times the amount by the CR, then half it. If that makes sense. When creating
The
essence.
Bone Claw was 12.
But
So
remember, the
that's
bone claw would only be
9.
religious because it's undead.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's the
Actually,
only stuff I've got.
yeah, where do you have your essence? Because Patchwork can do it. She would just need an hour.
Yeah, I've got 50 arcane components. I've got a Bone Claw and Banshee. I don't know what's in the bag of holding.
There's the dragon bone golem.
Yeah, that would be arcane because that's a construct.
So there's 100 Maho of the dragon bone golem. CR 11. I don't know if we want to use that one though, because that could be used to make some pretty powerful magic items. There's the shadow horror. Could that be arcane or is that religion?
How many bone golems did you kill? Dragon bone golems? It was 2, right?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I thought it was just the one. I can only really remember fighting one dragon, but maybe there was a second.
Okay.
No, I think there was 2 because we killed one, and then one tried to run away, and then it was darkness.
So it should
stopped
be
him from running away.
30 Maho if there was 2, because it's supposed to be 10 each and 5 extra if you have the stuff. Because that was my old system. It was much higher, but the new system, the Maho's more set, like depending on how many you kill. It's still really powerful because it's times 11 if you convert it, but yeah, it should be only 30.
So it's 30 times 11, which is 330.
Yeah, and then you'd half it, so that's
Like
100
2.
and
It's 65.
yeah. So that'd be 165 arcane components, Maho of arcane that you can make with that. I actually have ghouls at
Even one minimum is
CR5.
600.
Ghouls are CR1. Or yeah, 1. It's
That's
weird.
probably an armor ghoul, though, isn't it? What's an armor ghoul?
Oh, it wouldn't be ghoul essence then. That would be because if it was one of the armored ones, it would be the What are they called? I'll look it up.
Armored Ghoul.
The Iron Ghouls. That's right. Okay, there we go.
Okay, we'll just carry on exploring now. We'll figure a plan of getting like 600, whatever. Anytime.
Yeah, so either way, can we get her to convert the Shadow Ooze and the Void Pool Ooze, the Water Elemental, and the Dragon Bone Golem?
Hang on a sec. So that would be...
There's a lot of Shadow Oozes.
That should be 50. So sure. So we're going to take an hour to do some conversions.
She
No, Patrick
is.
is going to do that, and she's not.
Patrick's
she's
gonna
not,
do it. We'll
she's
leave
not-
Patrick and Charlie there to do that, and we'll keep Kai and I will keep exploring.
Charlie says, I don't think that's a good idea. We should stay together. Especially with banshees
No,
killing people.
it's fine. We've got friends. We've got Elodie and her ghoul. And Elodie said that her ghoul will protect us. And
He shrugs and says, alright, well, I think I should at least come with you. Maybe Patchwork stays here. But if
Sure.
you say so, I'll do whatever you think is best.
We
no,
can
it's
bring
fine.
him.
What if? Yeah.
He tends to be
Yeah.
a little bit more forgiving about our shenanigans than Patrick is.
Alright, so I'm just going to do some quick math. So, okay, Shadow Essence zeroed out. And that got you 75 Maho. You said, what other essence? Skeleton Monstrosity?
I think it was the
a
Void Pool
water
essence.
elemental and a Void Pool. Yeah.
Would the Skeletal Monstrosity give us Arcane?
Yeah, because
We're
that's a
looking for things that'll
construct.
give us Arcane. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll just clear out the Arcane Maho.
Okay. So that would be another 160 Maho.
And is it a 1-to-1 conversion?
No, it's half. So you lose half of the value in the conversion. So right now with those two converted, you have 235 Maho of arcane components.
235?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the Void Pool?
Void Pool is 60. But I think you only killed one of those, so it should be 15.
I thought we killed a bunch of them.
No,
you killed a bunch of the shadows. The Void Pool was the gravity one, which there was only one.
Oh.
So that would be...
And all the oozes.
75, which would have to 37. So you're up to 267. How much did you need?
Well, she said about 600, so I'm trying to get a minimum of 600, and I've only got 50.
All right. Let's see. So the dragon boat.
I can
So
supplement.
I
I can supplement with whatever we don't have.
So you did want to use the dragon bone golem essence?
No.
I think we'll hang on to that for a bit.
Okay.
I haven't got a load of.
But we'll convert the water elemental essence because you said that was arcane.
Yeah, so that'd give you another 75.
And the bone claw? We'll hang on to the bone claw, I think, as well.
I've got bone claw.
The iron ghouls are that's religious, eh?
So you're at 343. I'm bad at math. Let me just make sure. It's my calculator. $342. What else are
Yeah,
you
and I've already
converting?
got 50 oozes.
I think we did all the oozes.
Yeah.
What
did
about
we?
the ghouls? Those would be religious,
Triangle,
eh?
yeah.
The ghouls would be religious, yeah, because they're undead.
Okay, and the Ankeg?
That's nature.
That'd be nature.
Yeah,
Nature.
that's a beast.
With a. Okay. So then, how much are we left over with?
Oh, you have
I've got
342.
50. 3 plus 50.
342.
So you would have. So go ahead and add that to your inventory. 392. I'll say Patchwork gives it to you.
392. All right. So I will give him the rest. So do you want to go do the altar now? We can leave Charlie and Patrick behind, and we'll go
So you give him
do the
what?
altar.
Yeah, we
208.
can.
Whatever the rest is, 208.
Yeah.
Can we
All right.
round it up to 10?
Sure, you can give him.
I don't feel like
210. Then you would have 602 Maho.
Okay, let's go back and attempt the altar.
Alright, so you're traveling back through the sewers to, let's see, go back.
Yeah, well, the sword rates were.
Alright, so so you were kind of up in this area. Navigating the sewers would just be survival, underground navigation, unless you have something else you want to use for it. And I'll take up to 2 rolls from the group.
There's only 2 of them.
there's only 2 of us.
Oh, well then. You can use, oh, that's pretty good. You can also use the NPCs with you. You just have to let me know. Alright, so you do
Who
some...
would be the least question? Who would question us the least?
Who would?
Quentin.
Yeah, probably Quentin. Who's also really good at survival, funny enough.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I think Quentin would not be too impressed with us. It's fine, we're good.
You make it back
That's fine.
to the basement.
We'll bring Flintwing.
Now, yeah, from what you know, you would have to go to the fountain. Although there is that exit into the lake that you hadn't tried, which might be a little closer.
Did we have to leave the area? Wasn't there like a ladder we could climb up?
Were you
Yeah,
going
we're going to the chapel.
Okay, the chapel under the keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we check to see if we're being followed?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
11.
It doesn't seem like it. I mean, there are a bunch of kind of like dangerous, scary noises in the sewers, but using survival, you avoid any trouble. Alright, so you get back to the chapel. Looks clear. Just the altar here.
No, I'm gonna do the ritual.
All right. Now you did free Butcher, right? He's doing that ritual for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure I know my groups mixed up.
Yeah, we freed him, and he's doing that ritual. Plus, Elodie has half the ghouls.
Do you remember when he started working on that? Because I didn't see it in the downtime projects.
Pretty
It would
much
have
as soon as
been-
we turned off the pump, he started working on that.
Let me see if I can
Yeah.
find
Or
it.
turned on the pump.
It was 2 short rests ago.
Let me see if I can find that.
Long
notes. Alright, so that was on the, let's say, yeah, the 26th, because that's when Roll died. Okay. Just want to make sure I know. So it's 2 days ago. Okay. I'm going to add that just so I don't forget. Oh, that was Butcher. Now that, or that. All right, so you get to the altar here. Does look very similar to the one you found in the Banshee graveyard. What do you want to do?
Can I do a quick identify ritual just to see if it's the same thing?
However, I already did that when we first found it. You weren't here.
Oh, I wasn't.
Is
You
it?
already did an identify.
Yeah.
All right, and it's for sure the same.
From memory.
Okay.
It requires a ritual that I didn't know, so I assume it's the same ritual. So no, do an identify. It'll clear things up.
Well, you should be careful. This ritual may draw attention. Especially if the one who is already controlling this altar figures out what we're trying to do here.
Is someone already controlling the altar?
I says, well, I wouldn't be surprised. The ghouls do seem to act smarter at times. I don't know if you've noticed.
It's fine. We'll attempt it. At least get ready to run.
Maybe we should have brought Patchwork.
It's fine. It's fine. Just be prepared to run.
Wait,
Did we bring Charlie?
I assume you brought
know we
both
said-
of them. Did you? I'm assuming you didn't leave them, several hours away in the sewer.
No.
Oh yeah.
Let's bring. No, we'll bring him.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can say you have her somewhere else in the area here. If you don't want to bring her into this room, but I wasn't assuming you were leaving her in the sewer. Do you want to say
No,
she's with your camp?
No, we'll bring them with us.
Okay. Yeah, so what are you gonna do?
Just gonna do my ritual now.
Alright, so you start setting up the components. And begin the ritual.
I'm gonna get my zombie dude to, not my zombie dude, my skeleton dude to stand guard at that door.
Oh, also, I think she did teach you how to raise ghouls, right?
Oh yeah, she told me to do that. Yeah.
So you are now able to create ghouls as well, in addition to the skeletons and zombies. It does require a corpse that's in pretty good condition.
So
That's
did
fine. And then
are they better stats than the skeletons and zombies?
Yes. Ghouls are more
So
powerful.
then is okay. So then the skeleton that we like the ghouls have to be sorry, I'm just anyways, carry on. I'm just rambling.
I think the goal has to be recently
Recently
pristinely.
killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We couldn't use
it's got
that
to be
skeleton. The night
Yeah.
skeleton.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ghoul has to be a corpse that's died within the last few weeks. So, like, really old bodies wouldn't work.
No, stop barking. We don't need it.
Or they
And
have to
then,
be taken control of, through the ritual. Alright, so you're working
fine.
on that.
And then before my ritual, I would want to like communicate to my patron and tell him to get Professor Quintu to come and meet me in the chapel as well, because he went down in the sewers with somebody. Shock, I think it was.
Sure. So, let's see. Alright, so your large spore zombie will join you here.
And he'll guard that one. And then I'll start my ritual.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so you begin your ritual, knowing this will take about 2 hours, according to her. Let me know if any of you are doing anything while time is passing.
I will suggest to Elise to like start reading her book that she needs to start
Yeah,
reading.
I was thinking of that. I'll put 2 hours towards my manual of quickness.
Alright. Well, once we finish the time. Moment to look at something.
Is Patrick going to come back in like 2-3 weeks and be like, sorry, Patrick, everybody's dead?
It's always a possibility.
We've all rolled new characters.
I'm just going to copy and paste what fucking Charlie did.
You're just gonna be Charlie's brother.
Alright, and
Yes.
did you say you did or
Harley.
didn't have Patchwork here with you?
No, we've got Patrick.
Alright, so as time is passing, I'll say about a half hour passes, when Charlie says there's movement in the halls. Be cautious.
Can I lock this? Can I just lock this door?
At this point, no. Let's do
Aw.
initiative rolls. Because technically it would still be open right now. But possibly afterwards.
I mean, I didn't have the foresight to lock.
I don't know, I asked everyone what they were doing. You were reading your book, right?
We're good.
But possibly after this.
That is Charlie. Of course, Charlie rolled well.
Who's playing Patchwork? Is that you, Kai?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you, I guess, roll for your... Although I don't know if any of your Spore Zombies attacks will affect these guys. Because he does poison damage.
Yeah, meat shield.
That's true, you can take hits. Alright, so I believe everyone's on there. That's the first act. It's going to be Elise. So as I said, it sounds like something is approaching. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'll get up here and I will, action dash and bonus action light my dagger.
Okay.
In preparation, and that will be my turn.
Okay. So you dashed and lit your dagger, and that is it for you. What's Charlie gonna do?
Charlie is gonna ready an attack for when, if something comes through the door.
Okay. So you would hear footsteps as a creature will open the door, which actually reveal a couple of things. And one of these iron ghouls is going to rush in, giving Charlie his reaction to swing at it.
Is a 13 hit?
13, unfortunately, will not. So he swings, but it hits the ghoul's armor. Ghoul is going to angrily bring a glaive attack down on him. 18, though, will not be enough, and Charlie blocks with his shield. Second attack. Glaive. Oh, that is going to crit Charlie. Unless there's a silver.
Can I just ask the question?
Yeah.
If I react, am I going to have to stop my ritual, or do I continue with my ritual?
You would have to stop the ritual if you're interrupted. So right now your
And then
guy would be
start-
busy with that.
Would I have
If
to restart
Charlie-
it?
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, you have to restart it if you stop it. You're pretty sure someone has sent these ghouls to interrupt you.
Rude. Elise is gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay, so as a reaction, Elise quickly does a chant, first level spell, forcing a reroll. 21, luckily just misses. A third glaive swipe. That is another crit. Unlucky. So Charlie is hit for 15 slashing. Luckily it's not the worst crit. And with his bonus action, he's going to try to overrun you, Elise. So I need an athletics check.
Still a disadvantage.
And yeah, he's going to easily push past you into the room. That's it for him. Your skeleton goes.
He will dash down. How far can they move? I can't remember.
I think it's 30.
Okay. Right, I'll just dash.
Alright, so he rushes up to there. So, another ghoul comes rushing down the hallway. And finishes his dash, ending here. What is your fungus going to do? Your fungus man.
It can't do anything, can it?
Oh, can you
It's
come
all
and
poison. Yeah.
defend?
So, yeah. So I'll come in.
He says, we shall interfere with their plans.
Yeah. I'll play
Trying to
all
block
standing.
Alright, so he moves over to there. Anything else? Maybe dodging.
Can he go through somebody?
He's not incorporeal now. He would have to. He can go through allies.
Oh.
But so you're gonna have him dash over to there.
Yeah.
And so this guy is gonna take an oppie on him.
But
This glaive. 19 will strike him.
no.
So he takes 12 slashing as he runs past. Patchwork.
She'll bonus action into her archer form. Yeah, so archer form. And there's a bonus action to the. No, this is as an action, and there's a bonus action on your subsequent turns. When it lasts, you can make a ranged spell attack with arrows on a hit. Yeah, so
you do a
it'll
ranged
do-
spell attack.
yeah,
I think she has a macro for it.
yeah.
Yeah, luminous arrow. There it is. Alright, so the first shot, unfortunately, will miss hitting the Q. So that was your bonus action. Now you still have an action.
Maybe Spirit Guardians, and then move over to defend you.
Yeah. So she'll do it. Spirit Guardians.
Alright, so radiant energy blows forth from her. Giving
That.
everyone in the room protection from it.
Yeah.
Do you know how to
big
put
is-
up a? Do you know how to put up an aura?
Yeah. How
It's,
big is your?
15 foot. Alright, so Patchwork's turn ends. And I guess, Kai, I should probably just take you off initiative because you're doing the ritual, right? Or do you think, or you
Well, in
want to stay
case
on
we
there in
lose
case
us. I don't-
you want to...
Just leave me on there just in
Okay.
case I might redo it, but yeah.
Got it. Alright, so the Ghoul Abomination, I don't think can reach past his buddy. What's he gonna do? So he'll just end here, take the dodge action for now as he tries to move in to get an attack. New round is gonna be Elise.
I'm gonna hop up onto this PO so that I can get the flank.
Okay,
And I'm going to attack.
I'll give you high ground as well. So +1, +2, +3. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Those don't stack; they overlap. So you just have the +2. 12 is not going to be enough versus 16, so he would dodge that attack.
Alright, second attack.
Oh, that will crit though.
And I get crit sneak.
It's a double sneak. Oh.
Bad.
So 17, 22, 28, 37. Definitely getting his attention on Charlie for now. Alright, anything else?
And then I'll just scooch over here.
Alright, Charlie.
That'll end her turn. Charlie is gonna come here and is gonna attack twice. 24.
Alright, yeah, 26 will land a strike with the battle axe.
For 16.
And 18 will strike as well.
Okay. I think he'll throw first level smite onto this one.
Alright, so that's first level spell slot and 3d8 damage. Alright, so that's
21.
Which will put him to wounded.
And that will end his turn.
Alright, so he is going to go for you, Elise. So you still hit him harder. Doing a glaive swing, which you dodge the first, but the second will connect with a 25.
Shield isn't gonna do anything. I will cast Silvery Barbs.
Alright, so you spend your reaction and another spell. Forcing a reroll. Yep. So misses with that attack. Then a third swipe will miss as well, ending his turn. The skeleton goes.
Okay. Oh, he's going to move there and attack that one.
Okay, so he does a +2 longsword attack. 19, yeah, that will strike, doing 12 slashing. Alright, anything else for the skeleton?
That's it.
Alright, so Ghoul is going to rush in this way. Attack Charlie with flank. First with a claw. 23, that is going to hit him. Catching him off guard, the ghoul slashes his back for 14 damage, and he needs to make a con save. As the ghoul's claws threaten to slow him down, which he'll make, so he just takes the 14. Okay, so that is it for that one. Oh wait, the bite attack, second. Oh, that is going to miss. As Charlie turns around in time to deflect the second attack. There's more noise from down the hall to the north. But your fungus guy goes next.
We can't do anything because everything is breathable, so he's just gonna. Can he do an unarmed attack or not? Because he doesn't say that he can, but I assume it's got.
If he doesn't have one, it would just be 1 point of damage plus strength. That's the base unarmed attack. If you don't have like a claw or like a bash attack or something.
It just says release spores or is a hypnotic secretion. So he's just gonna like because I assume these don't breathe. Yeah, he's just gonna have to step there.
Yeah, the only ones he could affect with his spores are your allies. because
Can
they're
you
the
take a
only
dodge
humanoids.
action?
You
Yeah,
could.
we'll just do the dodge action.
Alright, so he's dodging, just trying to keep them back. Patchwork.
So she'll move closer to there. There. Then where's Patchwork's thing? So obviously she'll do a bonus action, luminous arrow on that dude.
Alright. So she fires. That unfortunately is gonna miss.
Fucking shit. Okay, then she'll just do what? A sacred
Bolt?
flame.
Well, the
Guiding bolt, yeah. That's the one.
flame bolt. Wait, sacred flame.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's her
Sacred
action.
flame is a thingy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a cantrip. So go ahead and click the sacred flame.
Because I can't use guiding bolt and luminous arrow because I assume they're both spells. Or is one an ability and not a spell?
Yeah, the
I don't think
luminous.
the luminous arrow is not a spell.
Yeah, so you can use luminous arrow and guiding bolt.
Okay, I'll use guiding bolt then on the dude.
Alright, so you blast around your skeleton. Not getting a clear shot. Oh, but no, that is gonna miss.
Fucking thing. Yeah.
It's okay. She's got her spirit guardians up.
Yeah. That'll be it for Patrick.
Okay. So her turn is ending. So it looks like you need to minus the spells for Guiding Bolt and what was it? Or Spirit Guardians. She's still at full. But okay, that's it for her. Kai is concentrating. So from the north, you hear a large amount of ghouls coming, but they're not here yet. The large ghoul abomination is going to come forward and attack the professor. Doing
Who's
claws,
dodging?
Disadvantage, so the claw attack misses. A secondary bite attack, luckily, will miss as well. Alright, so that is it for the abomination. New round, Elise.
Yeah, Elise is gonna take her 2 attacks against this iron ghoul. She's gonna bonus action blade song. Forgot to do that last turn.
Alright, so she is blade singing now.
And we'll do 2 attacks. 15.
Now, that is going to miss on the first one.
Nope, that's missing. Sorry, I don't know why I clicked that. 13, so 15?
Now, that is going to just miss unless you have something else.
No, I don't
AC
have
is
anything.
16. Alright, so unfortunately this time he dodges both of your stabs, getting ready to counterattack. Any bonus or movement?
Bonus, just blade song.
Okay, blade song, yeah. Alright,
And I will stay there.
alright, Charlie.
Charlie is gonna try to take this guy out.
Alright, so the flank attack. 22 will land. Cutting
14.
him for 14 and putting him into badly wounded state. Yeah. Second
7.
attack, yeah, that will land as well.
And he'll throw another smite on this.
Alright.
How is he looking?
Badly wounded.
Oh, he's badly wounded? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe
So he's below
no,
fourth health.
save his, he'll
spirit
save
guardian.
his smites.
Okay, so another 11. Alright, he's still up. Anything else?
Does he have any bonus actions? I think he will cast. What does? Remind me what Hunter's Mark does versus Hex.
Hunter's Mark, I believe, is 1d6. Get the damage type. 1d6 extra damage per attack. I think Hex is 1d6 necrotic damage. They're both concentration. I think they just do different types of damage.
As a bonus action, choose one to your. Okay. I think he'll use his Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
As a bonus action on maybe can he is that one he can transfer?
Yeah, I think he has to kill his target, but if he kills the target, he can transfer it.
Okay. He'll do it on the Iron Ghoul then.
All right. So the Iron Ghoul is enchanted with a curse. It's a bonus action, and is that it for Charlie?
That's it for Charlie.
Alright, the Iron Ghoul starts within the Guardian Spirits, which I believe is a, is it Wisdom or Con save?
Wisdom.
Okay, so Wisdom. I believe it fails, so what's the damage? Gets 2 or 3d8.
I thought it was 3d8.
It's 3.
3d8 or 3d10?
Alright, so
No, 8.
3d8. Yeah, so 16 necrotic. It's looking very bad, but it's still up.
No, 16 radiant.
Yeah, 16 radiant. So he is going to swing at Patchwork with his reach. He decides he does not like this spell. So he does a glaive attack, misses her with the first.
Yeah.
Second attack, I believe 21 meets her AC, so that'll strike her.
Yeah.
Does he have does she have cover?
It's a melee attack. It's his glaive. Melee attacks can't have cover. Just stabs over at her.
Meets it. She's Elise will cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay, another silvery barb spell.
So not my first level.
Reroll. Oh, no, that's going to miss on the second attack. Finally, Patchwork will block the third. Alright, your skeleton goes.
Just attack it.
Skelly. Skeleton.
I can't
Do we
remember
name
what
this
they
guy?
were. Mavis.
Maeve?
Mavis.
Alright, so 22 will
Magus.
strike, cutting him for 4. And that, I assume, is it for your Skelly.
Yep.
Bloated Ghoul is going to lunge at Charlie again, trying to get through. So he does a multi-attack. Missing with the first. Oh, 27 will land with a vicious bite.
Shield's not gonna help. Okay.
So Charlie is bit for 17 piercing. And is looking wounded. And he has to make a con save to avoid contracting. Oh, he's a paladin, though. I think he's immune to disease.
He's a pally.
Yeah. Alright, so just 17 piercing, and that is it for the ghoul. Alright, the fungus dodging still.
Yeah.
Okay. Patchwork.
That luminous arrow.
Hit the Iron Ghoul.
Yeah.
Alright. So you fire a luminous arrow south at him. No, he is going to dodge that one.
Okay. She'll just do a secret flame on.
Alright, so a dex save.
That one.
So he attempts to dodge this as well. He will not be quick enough. It's struck for 7 radiant. Alright, anything else?
He's gonna be there. They're gonna be here.
Alright. So out in the hallway, the ghoul horde comes down this way, so it has to do a save against your radius wisdom. Alright, it'll fail, so it would take 3d8, I believe, from your radiant energy. 12, okay. Alright, the horde is gonna dash to move in here, ending its turn. The abomination goes, it's gonna swing at the professor again.
At disadvantage.
Yeah. 18 will strike, doing 6 slashing. And it wouldn't affect him because I don't think the professor... Is he on... Well, actually, no, he's not undead, huh?
No, he is.
Oh, he is? Okay, so then, yeah, it wouldn't affect him. Then a bite attack at disadvantage will miss. Alright, we're getting to the new round, but we are over here. So we should probably end...
Is that abomination starting in Patrick?
Oh,
or...
yeah, he would be. So let me do wisdom save. He would fail, so 3d8.
Do these guys seem vulnerable to radiant at all?
No, none of these guys seem like they're vulnerable.
Lame.
Alright, so
All
he's
good.
slightly wounded. But yeah, let's pause here, do MVP, and we can pick it up next week. As you're hoping or trying to keep your friend Kai safe to complete his ritual.
Should we roll a d20 for MVP?
Oh yeah, it's 2 of you, so that would just be 2 d20s. Alright, so Kai, you are MVP. Congrats.
Okay, I won the manual. You can win the MVP.
Well, technically, I should have won the manual.
No.
Because I got a nat 1 on my con save, technically, and then I've got a nat 20.
What was that skeptical about it? You forgot to do your con save.
That is true. It's because I don't put on whether or not I'm concentrated or not.
Oh, it sounds like there's some contention here over who should have the item.
Nah.
Yeah,
it's not on my part.
Anyway.
Kai is gonna steal that tome of dexterity and read it when you're not looking.
Excuse me.
I don't even know what. To be honest, I don't know what's on my watch list going.
Get some more dex. As a warlock, you always need more dex.
But technically, I was a druid first.
Oh, there you go. Even druids need dex sometimes.
Why are you barking at me?
Because he loves you.
You have food, water, and toys. What else do you need? Ah, yes, that piercing schnauzer stare.
I better go. I've got to go sort out the kids. So
Alright,
I'll
see
see you next
you.
week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah, I'm off too. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
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 I am so tired.